Hello, hello, Serenia! Welcome. My name is Merc Serene, and we're gonna play some more Xenoblade. By the way, I think I just figured out why my headset wasn't charging before. Not that I think I ever mentioned it, but I've been plugging my headset into my keyboard, which I don't love, because it kind of blocks where my mouse goes. I think I have a dead USB on the USB port on the front of my computer. because I just changed the port, and I think it's actually charging now. We'll find out. I haven't charged it in a couple days, so if it starts to go dead, probably still not working. Disconnect, connect sound. If it stays like that. How we doing? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Feel like I want to just talk about, I'm gonna probably talk about this at least once a stream. But the 75 hard challenge that I'm doing, it is currently day 32. I'm feeling great on it. Food's been great. Haven't really been like super hungry. My calories have been around like 1,500. Probably a little lower most days. Not a lot lower, but a little lower. And I did my Garmin also tells me some workouts and things that I should do every so often. And today it was like, hey, I was planning to do a run. And it said, hey, you should do a light run. So I did a 25-minute run today to keep the challenge of that run was to keep my heart rate at 140. So above 140, at 150 is basically where you break into the next tier. So it was a level 2 heart rate run. And I did pretty good. And then I did a bunch of walking afterwards. And I just heard disconnect and connect. So it's something's still a little funky. Cable or... Honestly, the cable's probably going bad. You may hear those when I turn desktop audio on. And let's see. You're excited for the weekend? Nice. Just a gut feeling. And that is probably backwards, but that is my weight loss starting here going the other way. Down 12.1 pounds in 32 days, which is a lot. I mean, it feels like a ton. But it's wonderful. Alright, hold on. I'm going to try plugging this back into my keyboard, because it keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. And I do think it's that cable probably going bad. Connected. The worst part about connecting audio devices with Windows is sometimes it's like, hey, let me change all of your sound settings, which are meticulously crafted. But I think we're okay. Yeah, stuff is still looking good. Bomber, you were going to ask in the Discord if we were going to convene a round table. Yes, a little later tonight than normal. Just, as you know, doing 2 45-minute workouts a day and all those other things, it adds up to time. And it's difficult to get to my normal start time, but we're a little late, but that's fine. We'll jump in, we'll do some things. Hey, you know what's cool? Now that we changed the armor on our side characters, it displays it over there. As I mentioned it goes away, but actually updated. That's kind of neat. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Let me just get you over to it. And a boom. Here we are. You usually do your second one late at night. I try to get mine done. I try to get mine done like now or before now. I've really been enjoying doing some morning stuff, but I can't always do the morning stuff. There are definitely days where it's like for whatever reason, I'll also write, I've been trying to go to bed at about 10 to 10:30. And there are some days when it's just later by the time I get to bed. And when that happens, I usually don't want to wake up early and do a workout. So those days I try to do like lunch and afternoon or evening or whatever. But I will say I have found that my runs personally are better in the morning. I have more energy or something. And I try to do them before I eat as well. So it'll actually be like a full night of fasting, and then I run, and then I get back, and then I'll do breakfast. Your first one is straight after work. Yeah, and it would have to be, right? With I mean, in the strict rules of the challenge, 3 hours between workouts. So it's it definitely takes a lot of time, that's for sure. And you know, because my wife is also doing it, so we sometimes can do workouts together, right? And sometimes we cannot, and so we have to make sure we get them all scheduled around each other and whatnot. She's probably going to do hers a little bit later. Hopefully we don't hear too much sound from that. But if we do, it'll be 45 minutes and it'll be gone. Let's see. I made good on my promise that I got all of the backlog of the Xenoblade streams up on YouTube. So they are there now. I did just realize, legitimately as I was sitting down, that the latest one might have had network issue at the very end. Because I moved it over from Twitch, which is a little unfortunate if that's the case. Alright, Bomber, we'll see you when you're back. Okay. Pressing any button, hitting that continue button. By the way, the reason why the game was even shut off in the first place is because, hey, there was a Switch update, and I wouldn't have been able to join a squad if I didn't do the Switch update. Alright. Squad code is HRVVKX. I'm doing private again instead of the global one. The global one's easy to join and all of that, and you probably get more points. But I don't really care to see all those random people's achievements pop up. I love it when it's like friends and whatnot popping up. That's great. Okay, so the last thing that we did was a main mission. And when we got back, it did pop up saying that Skell licensing is available or something. So we're going to try and figure that out today. That's going to be our first primary goal, I think, is to figure that out. That being said, I think we should probably also take a look at the missions and things that are over here. Find out if there's anything we should grab. There's so many affinity missions and whatnot around. Part of me is like, I really want to do all the affinity missions. They're fun. They potentially unlock new characters or, you know, new dialogue for the characters. And then there's another part of me that's like, maybe we should just focus main story so that we can get the story, you know, the game. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. All right, what is this one? 5 crush rings in Primordia. These are low difficulty, by the way. Except the affinity mission. That's also an affinity mission. By the way, these might unlock characters for our team. The new story mission. Oh, wait. Do I have these ones? Yeah, withdraw acceptance. I have these ones already. Ah, okay. The blue ones are ones we've already accepted. Another affinity mission. Gray lights. Limited bladeware reward, and look at the difficulty. This one right here. It's about time you took the Skell license test. I'll meet you in your barracks. Yeah, let's go ahead and accept that one. We're doing that one. Yesnia, the husky voiced. Oh, Slay, it's a tyrant. I guess. Sure, I'll accept it. This is a redesigned tank top. I'll grab it. I want to see what that looks like. Limited sport glasses? Sure. We have not been to Sylvalum yet, so I'm not gonna fun. We might be going there soon, though, it seems like. We haven't been to Calderos either, and I bet you Calderos is later on. Spec up app HP 4. I'm gonna grab that one. Because I don't know exactly what that is, and I'm guessing it's a Skell part.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're almost there on this one. Sure. We have the ball mosquitoes for this one. We're gonna take it because it also gives us a limited scouter. Interestingly enough. Limited work pants. Oscar the Summer Squall. Only recommended level 11. And then finally, the last one on the list here. Melee attack up 4. Yeah. Hey, Oscar. Yeah. We've killed Oscar, right? I think so. All right, we got the limited scouter. I want to see what it looks like.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on, it's probably gonna be down here. That's also new. Limited scouter. Oh, it's blue. Like that. Resistance reducer 5. Reduces enemy debuff resist. Okay, and then potential up 5. The slot. Cool. He used to use Oscar for practice. Oh, okay. Alright. Time to go in the barracks and, oh, look at this. The cloud's got a new look. That looks like mostly Granada gear. I think it's Granada legs, body, left, and helmet, left arm. But the right arm is something else. I'm sure I could click and just examine, but oh well. Gotta get my water going. Okay. We have story mission. That's not what we want to do. We want to do this one.
Working hard out there?
You settling in all right? Getting used to life as a blade? It's second nature. Or complain. Nah, confirm. Excellent! Glad to hear it. I know you've been through the damn ringer lately, but you're still doing good work. Anything to ask me about? Any worries or requests? No need to hold back. I'm in a good mood today. But your head will probably stay on your shoulders. It's only natural for a commander to want to keep tabs on his people, right? So come on, lay it on me. Talk about pay. I'd like to pilot a Skell. Oh yeah? That's right, I forgot you didn't have one. Wait, you don't even have a Skell license, do you? Whoops, sorry about that. Oversight on my part. You need a license to pilot a Skell, see? We only issue them to blades with a proven track record. That way, we know they have the skill to make use of them. Given your track record, I'm tempted to issue one right now, but it ain't standard operating procedure. Wouldn't be fair to the others, you know. Clear the license exam and it's all yours. Cool. Pass exams from each division to earn your Skell license. We gotta do 8 different division exams, okay? So we're gonna get 8 different missions, aren't we? Yeah, track that one. I'll only track that first one, and then we'll kind of figure out where the rest of them are at. Wow, we are 1 item short of this one. Look at that. Dang. Frontier Nav to earn 15,000 credits in a single return. I'm sure we're there already. Examination weapon. Okay, sure. Then the last one. Complete a couple quests. Okay, sure. Once you get your 8 certifications done, go tell Walter and the hangars. Then, once you pass the final exam, you'll officially be a Skell pilot. Pretty exciting, yeah? Ha, sure it is. But getting you in a Skell will be good news for us Blades, too. I've got high hopes for you. Good luck. Let's also swap Lao for Arena, by the way. Oh, and look, we've already done the handyman on. In fact, I remember this one. This was the guy who was down fixing, like, the vehicle or whatever it was. And we've already placed the probe. This is the one I had selected as our tracked quest, but it's already done. Nice, 2 out of 8. All right. Active members. Sorry, Lau. Swapping you back out. Because Arena has a lot of nice abilities. A bunch of healing and stuff. Get her back in. And then I guess we need to pick a different mission to be our primary. Maybe we can just look at the map real quick and figure out what we want to there. Defeat Shot Skik. Something like that. The Flash in Primordia's North Point Cove. Appearance is rare. Ugh. A rare one. Alright. You will track it. And I'm just gonna teleport out there right now. Any luck, it'll be there. If it's not there, then I guess we will bail and come back. Now, things I don't remember, right? When we eventually get the Skell, and I don't want an answer, will it be a base Skell that we modify, or will we get the choice of different kinds of Skells? You know, that kind of stuff. We'll be figuring that out here soon, though. Ooh, hey. He might be there, but also we have squad task here, and it looks like some squad task is already done, so I'm guessing LP is in the squad. Is that what we're looking for? It's not. All right, he's not here then, is he? He's not here. I'm gonna kill a couple of these though, because we got the mission. Yeah, you're here.
Let's do it. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I
owe you one. Got it, right? I'll cover.
Wow! Serious flash!
You're freaking out.
You know, a couple easy guys as well to like remind ourselves how to play.
Burning slash.
I don't think I need it, but just in case.
Rising flame. Sliding slinger. Shadow strike.
Wow!
Back. Upper hand. Rising flame. Nothing to it. Guys, shoot us coming.
Serious flash!
Yes. We
LP,
did.
what are your
I
thoughts
could've taken
on
them
the
alone.
private squad versus the open one? Since you're here. In the private squad.
We have to take them on.
Now,
it's melee
now.
turn.
Smash him out!
Furious
See
strike.
ya.
I owe you one. Now,
That guy died quick.
Nice work.
Much quicker than the last one. Hey Astro, how's it been going? It's been going very well. My change in activity level and diet and all of that stuff has been quite a net positive for me. Very much feeling like more energy and all of that kind of stuff.
Appreciate it. Side splash.
It has had the other unfortunate side though of having less time to do things, and I feel like that has broken a little bit into our stream time. Not terribly so though. I keep thinking about like what comes next once my challenge is done, and I feel like I want to keep going with something like it, but not strict, not as strict as it is and whatnot.
Now, melee attacks.
Unfortunately, I do have some in my company, the job I work for. You know, it's probably not at all unique to my job. I'm sure there's a lot of jobs having issues right now, mostly with the way the economy's going. But there is a little bit of uncertainty happening there, so hopefully that turns out all right. I don't know if you guys have seen anything like that in your jobs as well, but been drained this last 2 weeks. Yeah?
All right, let's do it. Way ahead. They're off guard. Full dagger them with a melee attack. I owe you one.
Have a little break.
From work or something else? And then, by the way, you don't have to say what it is if you don't want to. And I just used the yellow, and now they want me to use the yellow.
Miss this shot.
Ah! Squad task complete. Wonderful. Alright, I think we have to come back. It says that the appearance is rare, so we'll probably have to just check back every so often and see if it's here. There could be another thing of, like, if we kill these guys and a whole bunch of these guys, maybe it'll spawn, you know, like a unique one. But we'll try that a bit later, right? I don't think we need to start with that bit. So, let's take a peek at our map. The next mission. This is one we actually have to do. We do have to do this one. Use hide dyads to defeat 2 welk. Oh, these are a special type of weapon. In fact, they're dual blades, right? We're not the right class for that. Come back to it. Proficiency exam 2 is here. 12 blitz blatas. We'll go do that one. Less spoilers, but also less tickets, yeah. I'll say, right now, I am not concerned about tickets at all. That could change maybe in some time. Like, later on, I might be like, man, I wish I had gotten so many more tickets. But right now, I haven't really used a whole lot. I'm okay with that. Oh, man, you're short-staffed at work. Yeah, that's always bad. And then you had a full week of doing a different job because the manager was on vacation. Just covering for everybody. Doing way too much. Well, hopefully you're getting... That was unexpected. Hopefully you're getting some sort of extra compensation, or at least acknowledgement of the work you're doing. I know that sometimes that is a high ask, but hopefully. Oh, I'm starting 1 a.m. Oh man, I have thankfully never done that that like shift. Can't quite imagine it either. Hey, by the way, LP had said that these bugs, you can tell if they're a plant or a bug, and I still don't know how to tell. This one's a plant. Let's see if any of these are alive. I can't target them.
Otherwise, they've seen us.
That one was alive. I don't know why. We'll have to figure that out, though.
Shadow strike. They're freaking out. Topple them with gunfire. Furious. Side slap.
There's going to be something clearly about them, right, that looks a little different. And it could be that maybe those little tiny, like, front antenna or wings are visible on the ones that are living. I don't know. You're curious, I'll figure it out. I mean, we're gonna keep looking. Now that we know that there is a way to tell a difference, I'm gonna figure it out.
Melee attacks.
Melee, I just did melee attacks. We'll do it again. Oh, don't tell me that there's only 2 of those guys. Okay, there's 2 more.
You won't stop us. They're off guard. Stagger them with melee. Have a little break. Slinger. Furious blast. Furious blast. This is just it. Buff us up. I think there's hope. Burning slap. Now bring. This one's gonna cut deep. Side slap.
So there's 4 there, and we have to kill, was it 12? Hold on. Mission. We have to kill 12. So we have to either wait for 2 more respawns, or we have to find another place with those bugs. Let's look around just a little bit. You know, in the near vicinity. Not super hopeful at the moment, though. Because I'm not seeing, you know, indicators. I don't think there's anything over here. And that's getting to Poison Lake and stuff. We could look up somehow. Oh, look, that spider guy's back. We did figure out how to jump over there, and it was not easy, but we did it. I wish I could just pull him down. Because I would fight him if I could, but I don't want to spend the time trying to jump. There's probably an easier way to get up there, but we did not find it. Last Epic, or Epoch, as the game calls it, had its first big season update, and you've been playing a ton. It's been great. Well, that's good. I started playing PoE 2 again recently. However, the Oblivion remake kind of get away from that one. Hey, Bomber, your thing worked again. Thank you, Bomber, for setting up that filter. It's amazing. For anyone who's not sure what happened there, a chat spammer showed up, but they were caught. I liked what we played of Last Epic, and, you know, I never made it to, like, endgame. I don't know what the endgame is like in the slightest, but I could maybe go back to it. I don't know, though. When I think about playing a game like that, I am frequently thinking, like, you know, maybe I should play PoE 2, though, instead. I don't know why. I don't know when that game's going to become, like, when it's going to fully release. Because when it fully releases, it's going to be free to play, right? Right now, it has the buy-in $30 price. But eventually, it'll be free. Hey, wait, isn't Oscar supposed to be here? Huh. Because he's not here. I feel like every time we ran through here before, Oscar was here. Now he's MIA. are some squad missions, though, for the Mortiful. Oh, there's only one more to finish it off. See if I can hit it from here. I can't. He'll come down.
Serious appreciate it. Take this! Move in and do some damage.
Completed. I mean, LP did most of the work, but, it was mostly us. What am I talking about? He's only here in daytime, that makes sense. You've still seen zero PoE 2 gameplay, and haven't heard anything about it that's made you interested in it. I like it. So, the first game, I wanted to like, but just I couldn't get into it. And every time I got somewhere, I would get bored, and I'd stop. I haven't gotten bored in this new one. I've liked the way the game feels and plays. So, I'm giving it a positive review. Now, to be completely honest though, I still haven't made it to endgame. And they are still making lots of different tweaks to it. I also like to do my own build, which is usually not going to be anywhere near as strong as like a meta build. So, my gameplay is probably different than a typical random person might be. Alright, the bugs are back.
We have to take them on.
You're sure that you'll try it at least once?
This one's gonna cut deep.
And when you do, let me know, and I will play with you.
Side flex. Take this. Go back. Continue fighting at range.
Okay, so we know that this Mortiful is a bug, or it's actually a Mortiful. It's a fake plant. We'll come to it here in a moment, and we'll really look at it, trying to find out what's different.
Yes, we did it. Nice work.
All right. Or more. So by the way, I said the little, like, antenna or wing things, I see them. I see them now. You see those three, I'm guessing, little eyes? Right on the front?
Come on, you and me.
Punch first. Ask questions later.
So I think we may have figured it out. I will also tell you it looked like that one was moving a little bit. It looked like it might have been moving, whereas the other one's not. I'm not sure if I imagined that, though. The movement's the way that you use. Okay. So I found two things then. Alright, do those bugs respawn on a timer, or is it like a distance thing? If I go far enough away and then come back, will they be there? Ah! Also, we could run up here. I could change the time to day, and then we could kill Oscar and then come back. I guess. Reloading the area would also do it. Okay. Could do that. I don't think we're going to need to. Right, we'll kill Oscar and then they should be back. Change time. We want it to be like noon, I guess. Fast travel will respawn everything. I see him. Hold on. Zoom all the way out so we can see him in all his majesty.
We have to take them on. Start with melee. Early burn. Furious blast. Move in and keep the rhythm
All right.
going.
That. Oh, and then how about we just really take him down, you know?
Move in and do some damage. Burning slap. Take this. Nothing to it. Now shoot.
Yeah, a cool 30,000 damage right there.
Shadow strike. Shoot him! Target in sight! Full spec! Side flash! Take...
I should have waited an extra second.
That dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Keep it up! 100 shells!
Did we take any damage? Did anyone even get hit? Got our limited shorts.
In and do some damage.
Africa A. Zoom. Oh, I don't know where normal is. You know, I wonder if changing time of day also, like, resets enemies. Because if it does, that's even better than fast travel, right? Because you might have to fast travel far away and have to run back, or change time of day and then boom, you're right there. Maybe. Maybe we'll play around with that a little bit. Jump over the spider. Man, if I actually saw a spider like that large in real life, I would be running the other way. They're not here. Okay, so changing time of day did nothing. Running away did nothing as well. In fact, I don't think we ran further away last time, so it's got to be just a time-based thing. Which is fine. I'd love to go up and fight that spider. Let's try the jump to get to that spider real quick. Alright, so this was a series of jumps that we did, right? We jumped to this mushroom. And then we jumped to another mushroom, which I whiffed. Big time. Okay. Maybe I jumped to that one, actually. Yes, that's it. That's it. And then we jump to there. And then somehow we jump to the tree. Oh, I just missed it. I needed to have a little bit more run up to it. Okay, our bugs are back now.
You won't stop us. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. I owe you one. Have a little break. Slide
I think there's
flash. Side flash. Weakness. So, have you picked out today's menu, Lynn?
Not yet.
I don't know if you could tell on that one, but I did a quick cooldown on each one of those.
Right, let's do it. They're off guard.
So here, quick cooldown one to take it up to level 2. Quick cooldown to take it to level 2. We're just definitely doing way more damage with it, right? We have so much yellow bar down there. Okay, Skell license certificate obtained.
I'll come in and do some damage.
Take all the low-level stuff. And then find the next mission. Oh, this is for that professor guy. I am slightly tempted to go do that, because I want to know what's up with Professor B. I feel like there's some level 30 guys in this area, so that might be dangerous, and I don't remember what's over here. Proficiency exam is up there as well. Obtain the solar starship map. Alright, it feels like we're going to just do a couple of these missions along the way. They're all in tight area, right? Makes sense. 2 birds, 1 stone, yada yada. Ooh. Oh, it's just that guy. How many times have we seen that guy? A million times. This music is great. This music is great. And welcome in for real. When I said welcome before, I didn't mean it for real. It was really a fake welcome in, but now it's for real. All right, 2 of the 6 phosphor tree seeds. Because they're red, I'm kind of guessing that they are in specially designed spaces and they don't respawn or anything. Like, there's one all the way over to the left, there's one all the way there. Could be wrong about that. That's my gut feeling at the moment. So just trying to see if there's any over there. These guys are level 37, and we're only 30, and even down to 28, so I don't know if we will have the capability to take them out. We could make an attempt. Oh, there is a red back here. Also, these could just be randomly spaced around and maybe they do respawn. I don't know. You appreciate the real welcome. And you knew it was counterfeit. Well, I'm glad you knew, because it was eating me up inside. Okay, how do we like get this one without dying? It is legitimately right in front of a crocodile guy. And there's another over there. I mean, it's maybe not right in front. Oh, if he moves? If he moves, we got this. By putting it to sleep. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. Ha! You just gotta be good. Level 38, dude. 33s. The 33 should be fine. Oh, and that's it. That was the last one. There was actually more than we needed. So my thoughts about them being specially placed and all that was wrong. Alright, so now we go do the Professor B mission. Just back this way a little bit and then east. Tons and tons of enemies dropping in on top of us. Hold up. It's not, is it down in the cave? Let's read it real quick. Tiki, Taiki, Tik Kai, Sap. At the waterway tangle. It's probably not in this cave. There are some scary guys out this way, though. Like that level 47 aggressive crocodile. These bugs are probably too low level. Cutscene. Cutscene! Who's Gad? Now, how's about I ask you a few questions and you give me specific, concise answers? Run your mouth, try to lie, and we'll have to try again in in a setting you'll find a lot less comfortable. You're smart. You don't want any needless trouble. Best for everyone involved if you just cooperate. So, question 1. What did Professor B want from you? Ask just who Gad is. Someone like that. I thought you were smart. Maybe I'm wrong. Is who I am more important than your own life? I don't know, you feel like a shady eye. Alright, fine by me. I'll just invite you to a VIP room where nobody can ever get in to help you. You'll have all the time in the world to see how I do my job. Give you the Gad special. You're never seeing home again, pal. Hey.
Come on, you and me. Change things up. Use a buff.
I can taste the overconfidence. I can.
Move in and do some damage. This is just the beginning. Yeah. Move on top.
The overconfidence said, we really want to die today. Apparently.
Adrenaline flowing. Yes!
The adrenaline's flowing. Use aura. Get control of the battle. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
Tertiary attack.
Eat
I think it does do tertiary attack, by the way. It feels like it does. You want an ice cream flavor called overconfidence? What would it... I feel like it would taste bad. I feel like it would taste bad, because they were too overconfident in it, you know? Alright, where to next? So we have a mission up here. This is a rampaging tyrant. And we have a teleport pretty close. Let's go check that out. You'd still try it. Okay. I guess I don't blame you. Oh, hey, it's the giant mortiful, isn't it? By the way, all of these guys are real. I can see them all moving. Not aggressive. That crab is aggressive. I have no idea what level this guy is. We avoided him before because I was afraid of him. Actually, no, did we see his level once before? I can't remember. He'll try any ice cream flavor you missed so much. I feel like I am directly responsible for you, suffering.
Come on, you and me. Engaging. Lay down some fire.
No, it's too deep over here. Out of the deep water.
This one's gonna cut deep.
We need it to come into melee range. And we also need it to stay away from the crabs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shield wall!
B to assemble, please. Everybody over here.
Use a buff.
Now I think we're good. I think we're good.
Early bird. Match. That could have dented him. Move in.
I should probably use my TP. What do you think? Let me get my moves off of cooldown again real quick, and then we'll use TP. What did it just do? I thought it was gonna heal. That's what that felt like to me.
Offensive stance!
That's fair. Move in and keep going. Right. I've been saving this.
And bam.
Right.
And then I'm gonna tertiary this one.
So, you picked out today's menu?
Yeah, we did a lot of damage.
Depends if Patsy can make it or not.
The husky voice. It is a unique name, especially for a bug. A bug that looks like a plant. Advanced Warrior Silence. Cool. Alright, next is... Looks like we can teleport here to come back here. We got to obtain the Solar Starship map. Oh, speaking of ice cream and cravings, right? And probably temptation. So, my game night, which was on Tuesday, you know, people bring snacks or beer or whatever, and that's fine, you know, and I just don't have any. Normally I would have, right? But the one guy's like, oh, you want me to take these? It was like the remaining beers from the pack that he brought. Just, you know, reduce temptation. I was like, yeah, go ahead and take them. But it got me to think about it. It got me, like, realizing I don't have a whole lot of temptation on the snack food or the beers, which is good. It's really good. And so I got thinking, like, do I have temptation on anything? And I have a rack right there that has, like, wines and hard liquor and stuff on it. And I don't, like, look at that as I'm coming to stream or leaving my computer or anything going, oh man, I wish I could have a drink. No, so I don't have that, which is great. I'm not an alcoholic. However, I was thinking like ice cream. Do I have a thing on ice cream? No. Occasionally, I might be like, you know, like a double cheeseburger sounds really good. But I don't know that I'm like dying for one. Just occasionally, it's like, yeah, that could be a good thing to eat. But then, legitimately, the day after, I had to go out to town for something, and I'm in the parking lot, and I'm leaving the parking lot, and there are 3 restaurants in that same parking lot area that I've been to. I've been to all of them, right? And I don't think any one of those restaurants is amazing, per se. And they have things like burgers or wings or, you know, bar food, that kind of stuff, right? And as I'm, like, getting in my car and leaving the parking lot, I realized, like, man, I could eat something. Like, I'm hungry. I wasn't particularly going, like, I'd love to go to that restaurant, but it was just like this, like, sort of subconscious. I wasn't hungry before, and then I was in an area where restaurants were, where food places were, and I was just hungry all of a sudden. Interesting the way the mind works. If temptation is mainly ice cream and not alcohol. Figure that is strange. I don't know, like, legitimately, right? Like, alcohol can be addicting, right? And there's a lot of people who have very bad alcohol addictions, but I don't know. A lot of people would tell you it's the alcohol itself, but there's lots and lots and lots of people who drink alcohol and don't have addictions to it, right? I legitimately think it comes a little bit less on what it is and more about your own personality and maybe your genes. I don't know, your own, like, biological traits as to whether or not you're going to become addicted to something. I would legitimately say I was probably addicted to soda. Like, legitimately, right? I used to drink for as long as I can remember, being a small child, drinking all sorts of soda, right? All the way up until my mid-20s. I drank lots of soda, and that might be multiple cans a day, multiple bottles a day, every day. I mean, maybe there would be a day where I didn't have it, but I feel like most days I would have soda. And when I initially was trying to get, like, in better shape and everything, I decided I wanted to try to cut it out, and it was so hard to cut out soda. Now, I haven't had soda in, well, geez, 7 or 8 years now, right? And, like, legitimately, I was thinking about it, and it's like, I don't have those cravings for it anymore. I don't. Occasionally, I think, like if you go to the movie theater, occasionally I think it would be nice to have, like, a Coke at the movie theater. But it's one of those things where I'm like, nah, I don't think I could just do one. I think I would have one and be like, oh yeah, no, it'll be okay if I have another one next week. So I think soda is legitimately my addiction crutch. Ice cream for you was almost a nightly thing. And you would have a glass of wine every few nights. You know, for us, we didn't have wine a ton. I do have wine, and I like wine quite a lot. We didn't drink it a ton. I would say it was a lot I'd have a lot more beer than wine. Alright, where are we going? I think we're going down. Because there's nothing above us. We might be going all the way down to the beach. And by the way, don't go near that thing. We did that once. It almost destroyed us. Oh, hey! And then didn't we spend a lot of time fighting these for a squad task? I think we did. There's white whale debris here. There is no way that this white whale debris was here before, right? And we just walked past it over and over again while we were fighting these crabs? No way. I don't think I can believe that was a thing. Okay. We're now 5 out of 8 on the Skell license certificate. Also, I had to walk through that door. Keeping up a good habit is important. It really is, right? It's so easy to slack off on a habit, and then before you know it, the habit's gone, right? It's so easy to do it. It doesn't feel like it should be that easy, but I've seen it in myself. The running animation, such bad posture. You mean this one, this jogging animation, or this one? Because they're bent over so far. I found, I guess it was years ago, but I went out running with a couple friends of mine, and the one guy, he runs all the time now. He's a huge runner. And when I was running with him, I realized his posture was a little different than mine. I feel like I naturally want to like look down at the ground right in front of me where I'm stepping, which means that I'm leaning over a little bit as I'm running. But I noticed him. He was almost straight up, and he had his chest like broad, and swinging his shoulders just a little bit with each run. And I don't think I ever swung my shoulders. I think I kept them pretty straight. So I keep that in mind when I run now, and I feel like it makes a difference in my running. Bomber, you could make one better. It would take time and practice, but you could. I believe in you. Believe in the me who believes in you. Alright, where's our next mission? Is it this one? Unaccepted. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not up there. I think it's time to come back here and look for this thing. See if it's there. Perfect, perfect emote for the chat at the moment. Absolutely. There he is! Oh, it's raining! It's raining! By the way, I have no idea if the rest of these guys are going to attack us. Can we attack it? Oh my goodness, attack. There we go.
I'll take the first shot. Make them count.
Okay, cancel the run. And then jump as soon as it stops moving. Oh my goodness, there we go.
Use a buff.
Use a buff, sure. I guess. You really want me to?
Wild down.
Furious blast.
Use this to us.
Okay. Regroup. This should tide me over. Sliding slinger. Rising flame. Burning slash. Incendiary edge. Nothing to
Bam, bam, bam. This guy's level 25.
Shadow strike. I'm off balance.
He is not a problem. Holy cow, did he go far? He about to do the same thing back the other way? These level 27s will aggro us, by the way, so...
They're freaking out. Just get.
We should be a little careful, is what I'm trying to get at.
Furious blast. Yes.
And this is an AoE move that I don't want to pop.
Shadow strike. Bolt back.
Wild down.
Oh, I will.
Take this. Yes, we did.
Got him.
We got him. Let's move.
Ooh, we got a hollow figure. Nice. Oh, and squad tasks are almost complete. 2 out of 16 on the Galder. Well, I don't know what a Galder is off the top of my head, but they're far away. Okay, what is the next mission? So we have to do this one, which I'm not looking forward to, because my plan, let me show you, right? I come to party and I go to classes. My plan was I was going to max out Duelist, which is what we are right now, right on the top. But I think we're like 3 levels away from maxing it out. And then after I max it out, I was going to switch to Commando, which does use the dual swords. But we can easily switch back to Commando, I guess. Do the mission, then be done with it. You had to stop for dinner, you couldn't finish? It's all your fault! No, don't worry about it. What did you have for dinner? I had 4.4 ounces of chicken breast with, I could legitimately look up all the grams and everything. Mixed vegetables of carrots and peas, and, buckwheat. The buckwheat is the cert food in that dish. Not that there's probably cert proteins in the pea, if I had to guess, but buckwheat. Okay, so yeah, we're not quite rank 10 on Duelist yet. Do I have the weapon on me for that mission? Because if I have the weapon on me, maybe we just go up there and do it now. There's also a bunch of things that we can do on the way up there too. So hold up. Use the hide dyads. Okay. We're gonna do it now. I don't have a good teleport up there though, not really. I mean, I could teleport here. I don't know if that's better than here, or if it's... Maybe I just run up the side of the cliff here. Like, right there. Let's just do that. I'm gonna change class, though. We're gonna be really weak when I change class, almost certainly, because we're not gonna have any of the abilities. And they're not leveled up or anything. I'm gonna probably have to level them up a tiny bit. Yeah, like legitimately, we have nothing. We've got nothing to our name. We have backslash, and we have early bird. Early bird raises critical power tier, boosts critical chance, boosts evasion. You're trying. That was delayed. Are we delayed? Am I delayed? Probably not. We're probably good. I guess I really don't want to spend my points on these yet. Part of me is like, oh yeah, no, eventually what we'll do is we will unlearn our previous abilities so I can spend all my BP on the next class, but probably makes sense to do that now. Alright, now we need to find the hide dyads, which I think are dual swords, but I'm not entirely sure. I want to... I did not mean to say favorite that. Look under weapons, please. They are guns. They're guns, everybody. Cool those look. Oh, you were fighting. Gotcha. No way you're beating 13 more in 2 minutes, though. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This has melee recover HP on it. I like that. Let's go ahead and equip this, but then I want to take a peek. TP gain is higher. I mean, legitimately, those might be better because the TP gain's almost double. But I kind of like the ability to get some HP back. I think we're okay with it. Let's switch over to the guns. Alright, here's our hide dyads that we need. Like, we can't do anything else. They have to be those ones. It's great since they also hit twice. Oh, the HP, because it has a double chance of proccing? Or the TP. I guess both would be good because they hit twice, right? in your opinion, should I not even worry about the HP and just go for the TP? If you can spare the time, the 2 minutes. Oh yeah, no, there's 37 seconds left. It's not happening. It's up to me. Man's up to me. I hear something large stomping around up there. Oh no, not stomping, flying. Are there any XP up items? Yes, there are XP up pieces of gear specifically, and there's like, I believe our little tiny sleeve is an XP up piece of gear, and then we made a headpiece and put an XP upgrade on it. Offensive stance will make me frail, so it could help. Oh no, but I also used 2000 TP in my combo. But my combo was for the other weapon, which I don't have anymore. Because I switched classes, so. You'd have the XP stuff on all the time. I mean, we could. Part of me made the decision that I didn't want to overload the XP and be out-leveled for things. And then, I also got thinking, if I have damage gear on, which I have melee damage gear on right now, that maybe we will we'll kill so much faster that it'll offset the missing XP gear as well. By the way, there is... Oh. I thought we were like all the way up here already. We are not, but there is a Frontier Nav spot up that way. Although it might be down, I don't know. And who knows, I might not have had to go up to get out there. I don't know, we'll just keep moving. See how this works out. Well, TP, I guess. Could swap. It would let us... Actually, I don't know what the cooldown is on our... We only have one TP move at the moment. It's an aura. I'm gonna not be worried about it. Let's do a fight. They're only level 26. We should be fine. I don't want multiple guys at the same time, though. Sight aggro, but I imagine if I fight one, they will all aggro. Or at least two of them will aggro. Now's our chance.
I'll take the first shot. Make him count.
Come back. Don't aggro it.
Furious
Leave
blast.
this to me.
I owe you one. That one.
Wow.
Can you
Well.
shadow strike?
Okay. Up in the early bird.
Didn't know I was so popular.
Popeye.
Wild down.
Side slap nice. Move in and do
Fire
some damage.
skid. Thanks a bunch.
At LBB to have them come back, yeah. Assemble.
Backslash. Wild smash.
Nothing to it. Now shoot him. Early bird.
Cool off.
We should be fine. It's just me that's weak, right? Because
No, I was so
I swapped the
popular.
gear.
Upper hand.
Backslash. Adrenaline going.
Sliding.
Here comes the other one.
Swing.
Actually, Arena's not doing so hot at the moment.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Right. I've been saving
No! Wait!
Yes. Hit him again for me.
Okay.
Shadow strike.
I tried to hit the other one from behind, but it died, so...
Side slash.
Alright, we'll do our early bird again.
Go big. Early bird.
I owe you one.
Into backslash.
Covered.
Okay. Leave this to me.
Right down.
Iron prison.
Take.
Wow.
Oh, save to revive.
Freaking out. Touch.
We could, although it looks like she healed herself up pretty good.
Lay it.
Shadow runner.
Shield wall.
I owe you one. Move in and do
I'm
some
actually
damage.
kind of excited to come and play this class once we're done with our last one.
Take this. This is just beginning. Yeah, we're on top of this now.
The dual blades and the dual guns is kind of fun.
Repair. Side slash.
Smooth recovery, your goat, yeah.
Absorber skin.
I owe you one.
Great.
Furious blast.
Yes. Weak.
Backslash.
We're so weak, though. We're so weak.
So, you picked out today's menu.
Then someone else killed it.
Depends if time Natsu can make it or not. If you know what I mean.
Dual guns are a blast, and I already know. Yeah, no, your current build uses dual blade. Right. Okay. These guys could be a problem, though. The last guys were 26, but we did handle multiple of them at the same time. I could always swap back the previous class to get through the area, or we could take it as a challenge and also level our class up at the same time. Because I need, I need to go out there. I need to be up on this, like, bridge. They are aggressive on sight, so we'll see if that one sees me or not. Oh, there's a stealth ability, too, called Shadow Runner? Ooh. I'm assuming that's on this class, then. Rush Ring. Need 5 of those. And our spot's down there. We'll jump down there on the way out of here if we remember. One of the few abilities with an outside combat use. Yeah, honestly, really haven't been many. Look at this dude in his, like, swim gear, maybe? Legitimately, though, I was thinking that, like, hey, we're going to swap into this class and then immediately go into Sniper. We might actually do the dual swords class next, maybe. Then go Sniper, like, later. Oh, hold on. There's a yellow back here, but I think it's underneath us. It's grayed out on the minimap. Yeah, he's just bird watching at the beach. There's some big birds over here.
You won't stop us.
Locked and loaded.
They're off guard. Stagger them
Wall.
with the Mayo time. Have a little break.
Oh!
Siberian Blast! Sliding Flicker!
Wild you!
Prepare!
Keep it up. Close in.
Absorber Skin! Take
Wild
I don't know if that counts as being from behind, but I hope it
Leave
does.
this to me.
I could overdrive, but, like, I don't have any abilities to use well in overdrive, so it feels like a waste.
Shadow Strike! Side We're up against a big target. Buff up!
What is that move that's, like, blowing me up?
Move in and keep the rhythm going. This is fucking out yet. Heal me.
Oh, it tells me my position.
Primer! Absorber Skin!
I'm in the back now. Side, front. Okay.
Damage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Leave this
So, like,
to me.
legitimately,
Side slash.
you gotta get back there. Man, I screwed that up.
Stay on the cover fire.
Problem solved.
Okay, 1 of 2. It does have an inflatable sack on its back. It sure does. I was trying to break the horn. I think we did, but...
We have to take them on. Start with the Shadow Strike. Yeah. Continue fighting on top of this now. Prepare. I've been saying this to move in and do some damage.
Again?
Furious Slash. This. We're up against a big target.
They won't
Buff
get
up
my
now.
fix. I'm turning this around. Wild
Side slash.
The back now.
Sliding Slinger. Yeah. Rubber Skin.
I owe you one.
Drop slash.
There. Shadow
Leave this
Strike.
to me.
Upper hand.
Wild dash.
Side slash.
Close in.
Take sliding. Nice. Move in and do some
Got
damage.
it. Okay, so we're done. That's that mission. So we're going to immediately swap back, right? Because we're trying to max out the class. Okay, so should we be maxing out the class? Because if we max out the class, then we can use both the longsword and the assault rifle on all of the other classes, right? However, do I really want to use the longsword and the assault rifle over my dual sword and dual gun if I switch over to this? I feel like part of the fun of doing a different class is playing a different weapon. I don't know. The Yggdrasilith I've seen as well. I might not remember it. I might not remember it. You might have me on that. The view of the bird reminds you of the one time in a Pathfinder game. Your orc character ripped a tooth off of a troll and used it as a weapon. Then when the troll's back was turned, shoved it up in an uncomfortable place. Nice. Okay, good. I have this one marked as my favorite. I do believe that is my favorite. However, we could find an upgrade, but I'm really guessing not, because this thing has amazing side stats on it. Like, we're 272 total melee attack. Like, nothing else comes close. Okay, and then for our weapon... I legitimately don't remember what we were using. This one is 47. 70. It's oh, this guy's favorite. It's probably that one. But let's just double check everything. And all I'm looking at right now is the number on the right, and then they're all red. Except for that one. What's the difference? Oh, it has ranged attack up 6 on it versus the 4 of our current one. It does have more base attack on it. Honestly, this is probably what we were using then. Because I've also upgraded it plus 3 times. So it's almost certainly that. Let me hit the favorite button on it. There we go. You lost that fight for the record? Sounds like you won it to me, but... Guess not. What else do we have up here? More crush rings. And... some jade serpos. So crush rings and jade serpos. Plus, there is a nav point up here. Let's run up this way and get it. Arts? No. No. Are you telling me that it resets your arts? No, they're there. They're there. Phew. I was gonna be really disappointed if it didn't remember what we had set. It does for you? Huh. Oh, hey, look. Oh, there's a level 20 Tyrant mixed in with a bunch of level 40s. That's convenient. For nobody. I guess it's actually a 29. Ooh, ooh, this stuff hurts.
What? They've seen us.
Okay. Random enemy.
Can you fight on top of this? Prepare. Right. I've been saving this one. Nothing to it. Now shoot him.
Yeah, the bug said no.
They never stood a chance.
Sure did.
I could have taken them on alone.
Oh, those enemies over there are humanoid even. I wasn't expecting. Daryl the Eradicator. I don't think we can fight them. They're quite a bit higher level. Like, Daryl we could probably fight, but the other two guys don't feel doable. Yeah, that was that bug's junk. That's sure. It really pains me to leave that tyrant there, but there's a cave up here. Ooh. Let's go in the cave now. Daryl's a pushover, but Greg and Tim don't get on their bad sides. Not Greg again. He shows up everywhere. Wow, the Mortiful Den. Except, not many of them are moving, are they? You almost overshot that. Hey, this one's a bug. I didn't see the movement first. I saw its whiskers.
They've seen us.
I'll take the first shot. Target make sight.
Shield wall.
I owe you one.
Furious blast. Offensive step. Prepare. Smash back. Move in and keep the rhythm going. This one. Yes, we did it.
Problem solved.
Killed it. Those guys are gonna be aggressive, aren't they?
They've
Yup.
seen us. We should weaken them just to be safe.
Shadow strike.
We should weaken them to be safe. Good call.
Appreciate it. That put a dent in them. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Furious blast.
Yes. Blast.
Weaken it. This one's gonna cut.
This is gonna hit all of them.
Move in and do some damage. A clover stick. Take this. I'm heated up. Side slash.
Pull off.
Shadow strike.
Wow.
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage. Burning slash. Primer. Screamer. Side slash. Furious blast. Another dawn to dusk work.
That move does
Sounds like
damage.
fun to me.
It's okay.
I've
to
left the
enjoy
squad?
it. Just
I'm
don't lose sight of
offline?
the goal.
Is the stream fine? What's happened? Stream looks fine. Nintendo? Nintendo? What happened? Did you get kicked as well, LP? Well, you probably got kicked from the squad, I guess. Huh. My Moranium's full. Oh, man. That's the new code. Anybody needs it. Oh, look at that full Moranium down there. Oh, by the way, hold on, map. Revenue total is 17,000. So did we complete the money part of that quest? That's a fake plant right there. There's a lot of squad tasks for things in here. Come on, Mortiful, pop up.
They've seen us.
Hope you didn't make me flinch.
Have to
Take
me.
them all. Start with it now. My turn. Furious blast.
Wild stab.
We can rising flame. Yeah.
Burning
We're
gun.
on top of this
Lay
now.
down. Cover fire.
Alright, fight this guy. Take out the acid sack first.
All right, let's do it.
Punch
Way
first.
ahead of
Ask questions later.
Now,
Thanks.
thanks.
Wild rising.
You're freaking out.
Furious
blast.
blast.
Side slash. Take this. Early bird. Burning slash. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Right. I've been saving lives. Shadow strike. They never stood a chance.
Problem solved.
Advanced Vivid Tecta R. You know, I should have looked at it there. I kind of want to look at it. Because it's purple, right? Beam resist up a lot, max HP up, ranged attack up. Ooh, the ranged attack could be good, but we go to like sniper. I don't know if we're gonna go sniper like sooner or later, but it's really in my mind that I want to go sniper. However, I've just drained 1 1/8 of a gallon of water in the stream, and I need to go empty my tank if I will. So I'll be back in just one moment. While I also drink more water. Because that's what you do. Drink lots of water. Something just happened, and I'm not happy about it. Yes, we gotta go use that uranium. My headset is plugged in. My keyboard. And I just pulled it off the table to put it on, and as I did so, my mouse went flying off, and the side popped off and everything. It comes off intentionally. I've never taken it off before though. But it took a tumble and now I'm sad. I've heard it. Alrighty. Back to the game. A Rube Goldberg machine of unfortunate events. Yes, it was I pulled on the headset, but it was really about 30 other things that happened coincidentally all at one time. Well, not one time, one after the other, that then led to the mouse exploding on the floor. That's exactly what happened. Okay. We have a cool arm piece for later. We're in here to fight these spider guys, but also may as well do the squad task while we're here. These guys are the Vesper, which are the Theroids, 1 out of 8.
We have to take them on. Start with melee. Now, repair. Bandage destroyed. Move in and strike. Furious blast. Trigger. They're freaking out.
I'm almost dead. I'm just gonna let the auto attacks kill him, I think, at this point. Maybe? Why is he running away? What's he doing? Nope, I'm doing the thing. Oh, he fell off! Uh-oh.
Repair. Primer. This is just back. Bump us up. We're on top of this now. Rising flame.
Is no one else doing damage? Where's everyone at?
Absorber skin. Thanks.
Legitimately, I see nobody.
Burning slap.
What the heck, guys? I got interrupted.
Furious blast. Primer. Rising flame. Yes, we did it.
Problem solved.
Thanks for teleporting to me, everybody. Only there was a way you could have done that earlier. Wait, those are real plants?
I'll take the first shot. Make 'em
I don't know if those
die.
little bugs will aggro me. I don't know if I care. It might be fine.
Leave this to me.
There. 100 shells. Rising flame. Furious blast. Burning slap. Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike. Upper hand. They never stood a chance.
Okay, 2 out of 5 on those.
Alone.
I think this is just a side mission we have as well. I don't think it's one for our Skell exam. That's fine.
Come on.
Heck?
You and me.
What aggroed? Was it this guy? I guess it was this guy.
Furious blast. Appreciate it.
I wasn't sure.
Move in and do some damage.
I just did that, Elma.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Ooh, there's the thing back there. A couple more of these guys right over here.
Won't stop us. Ramp up the adrenaline. My adrenaline rising. Rising flame. You're freaking out. Furious blast.
Appendage down.
100 shells.
Down on the ground.
This one's gonna cut deep. Nice. Move
I
in and
totally
do some
failed that,
damage.
yes. I just watched it happen, I guess. Oh my goodness, what the heck? That came out of nowhere. We can fight it, I think.
All right, let's do it.
Way ahead of you.
Punch first. Ask questions
Now
later.
it's my turn. Activate! Slide! Slinger! They're freaking out. Topple them with gunfire.
I'll take them down.
Screamer! Felt that side slash. With you fighting at range. Sliding!
Who
Slinger!
cares how big they are? Concentrate your fire.
Ooh, am I stunned?
Shadow strike!
I had appeared to be stunned.
Side slash.
Cool off.
Burning! They're freaking
Irina
out.
died.
Topple them with gunfire.
Stop it.
That was
I'll topple them.
unexpected. We got a lot of other guys on us. Where is Irina?
Upper
Oh,
hand.
someone else got her up. Wonderful.
Nice attack should work.
Why do we have so many enemies on us?
Furious flash. Prepare.
Somebody did something they weren't supposed to.
I'm not gonna make it.
Rising flame. Now shoot him. Target in sight. Furious flash. Take this. Side flash. Absorber skid.
Okay, I'm popping stuff here.
I'm just getting
Going all out.
Burning slash. I'm in trouble. Heal me.
I missed it.
Now, melee attack. Cool off. 100 shells. Stretch up. Furious flash. This is just we're on top of this now. Fury shadow strike. Listen to it. Now shoot him. Target in sight. Felt that? Absorber side flash. Side flash.
What else is on us? Jeez! Everything!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Upper hand. I've been saving this one. Nothing to it. Now shoot him. Target in sight. Shadow strike.
That could be bad, the flash grenade move. But I did it anyway.
Move in and strike. Burning side flash.
We did it. Alright, that's a real bug as well. I want to come this way because I want to go through the cave before that thing respawns. Because it looks like there's a yellow object behind there. We're getting those California sunsets in here. Woo! Bugs.
Come on, you and me.
Punch first. Furious flash. Early bird. Now, my turn.
Oh, I wanted to do that.
That's intense. Move in and keep the rhythm going. I owe you. Right. I've been saving this one. Now.
Are all those little bugs on us? Oh my goodness, they are.
Full step.
Okay, you ready?
Nailed.
Going overdrive.
Initiating overdrive. Slide knife. Move in and do some damage. There. Shadow strike. We're all flame. Cover me. Absorber skid. Let's get going. Flash. Slide. This is just
What's left? Is there something left? Okay. Are we? Was my character laughing? It looked like my character was laughing. Like, that was so funny. We killed everything.
Come on, you and
Another
me.
one.
engaging. Full fire for me. I won't miss this shot. Shield wall. I appreciate it. I felt that. Yeah. Can you fight me on top of this now? Side flash. Take this. Burning slash.
It would be really nice though if they told you that like you procced this at a level 2 or a level 1 or a level 3 somehow. Somehow, if on the screen when you procced the art, it told you what level it was. Okay, steroids are done, by the way. So I'd love it if we didn't have to fight anymore.
Fire. I won't miss this shot. I owe you one. Slide. Furious blast. Close in. Back to back. Take side slash.
Oh good, we're done. Got our 4,000 credits. It doesn't feel worth it, but okay.
Come on.
Ah, of course we aggroed it.
Punch first. Ask questions later.
Appreciate it.
Now it's my turn. Rising flame. Nothing to it. Furious blast. Well then. Target inside. Never stood a chance.
Problem
Ooh.
solved.
Last sand acquired. We should probably take a look at that, shouldn't we? We should probably take a look at that. So, it is a TP move. It is a green move, which is good. Boosts allies TP. Grants 1000 TP to party members fighting on foot. And that's it. I mean, it's not terrible. It does not, however, grant you TP, right? So it costs 1000 TP to cast it, and you just don't get anything back. And it goes up to 2000 per use at level 5. Seems pretty good. Also seems like I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it. At least not right now. We'll think about it. Because we might have to play with the arts that our teammates are using in order for it to really make sense. Because I'm not sure... Right, like we could put extra TP moves on them, knowing that we're going to have a lot of extra TP going their way, or something. I guess we're fighting these bugs, because I don't want them to attack.
Alright, let's do it. Way
Surprise me, we'll just start it off.
Move in and do some damage.
Shield wall!
I owe you one.
Cool off!
At the edge. Repair. Rising flame. Help the rattle.
This is an AoE move, although I don't think it's going to hit anything else. It's like a short-range AoE.
Come on.
You know what? Fine. I will pop this.
Hang on. Shadow repair. At the edge. Upward hand. Rising flame. Smooth repulse. Move in and do some damage. Take this. Yes.
That move does so much damage, the fire move, even without getting their fire resistance down first. Very strong. 1 battle point. Ooh, and a spec up item. You know, interestingly enough, the one quest we were doing had that as a reward. I don't know if it's the exact same one, but it looked pretty close. Hey there, Duo Gill.
Alright, let's do it. Way ahead of them. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. I owe you one. Have a little break. Slide! Like a furious blast! Yes! Weaken it.
Don't think that's a mortal fall to my side.
Incendiary edge! They're freaking out. Topple them with gunfire. Upper hand. I'll topple them. Never stop getting stronger.
He leveled up.
We have to take them on. Start with melee. Now it's my turn.
Topple them!
Furious blast! Take this! Some nice.
Shield wall!
Move in and do some damage. Furious blast! Take this! So, have you picked out today's menu, Lynn?
Not yet. Depends if taxes
There's our
will make it
frontier
or not.
nav revenue.
If you know it.
Missing out on that medal. The one on the left is real, the one on the right is fake. Or, it's really the other way around. The one on the right is a real plant, the left one is a fake plant.
Come on.
Huh.
You and me.
Okay. Million enemies pop out from nowhere.
Now it's my turn. Destroyed. Move in and strike.
Alright, here we go. Overdrive!
This one's gonna cut deep.
Cool off! Screamer, leave this to me!
Now,
Furious
nothing right out of their view.
Thanks! Let's get cooking!
Take
And you death!
Oh, that thing's on us now too. Sure.
Hit him again for me.
I didn't mean to hit the TP move. Oh well.
Ready? Get your adrenaline going. Wow.
I went one too far.
Problem solved.
Okay. I started to learn the tricks of overdrive. Honestly, I don't feel like I've used it enough to learn the tricks of it. What I do know, right, is comboing different moves together will give you different results. Also, it does seem like we're able to increase the duration when we kill enemies, I'm assuming. Not 100% on that yet, but that's what it feels like to me.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Shield wall.
I owe you one. Side won't miss this shot. Fury blast. Continue fighting at range.
Wild
Drive full flame. Early there. Burning
That's
blast. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Right. I've been saving this one. Primer. They never stood a chance.
We got him. Let's move.
Hate that I'm gonna have to fight those guys. Now, I might not have to. I might be able to make this jump. Perfect.
I'll take the first shot. Make him count.
Shield
Elmo did an awesome tactical slide.
Shadow
I
strike.
missed it.
There. Magnum edge. Side slash. Drive. Flank. Nothing to it. Now shoot over skin. Early burn.
All right, I'll read that message here in just one moment.
Wild down.
That's move in and keep the rhythm going. I've been saving this one. You're freaking out. Side. Yes, we did it. Nice work.
Main thing you recommend. Use a green before another art to double the combo from that art. So classic combo you often use is a green into Furious Blast. The problem is Power Dive feels bad to waste on mere comboing. I don't use Power Dive for its main purpose, so it's fine for me. The problem with Power Dive, in my mind, is the amount of time we're wasting while we're diving and then standing back up. Feels like a lot of time wasted. The other thing is landing purple hits gives TP. Ah. Okay. I know when we pop overdrive, the screen over there on the left, on the right side of the screen, I was pointing left to point right. It does tell you what the combos and things are, but hard to read that while also in the middle of combat. Alright, so we're going to take that, we're going to get out of this cave, then we're going to go down and get the, probe spot, yeah. Like, the word starts with a P. The word starts with a P. Probe. Probe. Now, I don't know if I can climb up here on top of this. Before we jump down to that probe spot, right? I do want to make sure that we give this a nice exploration, nice thorough view, if you will. Because actually, there are two probe spots, right, that aren't too far away. Yeah, there's this one on the way back, and then there's this one that we're heading up towards right now. I do think it's down below. And spend the uranium. Keep reminding me to spend the uranium. Once we're done here, I will probably teleport back to base, and we'll spend it. Part of me doesn't want to drop down, but I'm gonna have to. Bird on the top of the mountain. Love it. And before we drop down, I want to see the thing, you know? We're in the right hex, the right segment. We just gotta find it. There it is. We don't know what's down there. I could legitimately be jumping down into like level 60 aggressive enemies. We'll find out. We're good. Better than good. We're golden. Okay, data probe installed. Map updates. The segment recon is for Daryl the Eradicator. We have to be higher. Alright, so we really want to come back. I have a teleport here now. Ah, okay, we'll teleport to the bridge and we'll jump down and get that spot. That's how we'll do things. That's how we'll do things. If I'm not mistaken, it's right down there on the right. We just can't see it yet. Like, the game has really great, so like, pop in or draw distance or whatever is pretty non-existent. Like, we can see those enemies all the way from back here. That's amazing. The probe spots, on the other hand, like right there, we should have, it would have been nice if we could have seen that beam further away. That being said, like, it's a minor complaint. Especially when we get great visibility on other things. And honestly, the enemies are the most important thing. Have to be. Warning. The bridge has high level guys. I wasn't even looking. I just jumped off. Alright, let's go ahead and take a peek at Frontier. Oh, this still doesn't connect to anything. Mineable resource here. No mineable resource there. Go ahead and just throw a junk probe on there for now. Just so we're getting that resource coming in. And there's one other thing I want to do, and that's to come back here, because there is a yellow underneath the bridge somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. You've never seen that, LP? The warning? We've had it for quite a long time. I will say it doesn't get used every stream. It doesn't get used every other stream. So, makes sense if you haven't seen it. But, we created that from Lunar Lux, the game Lunar Lux, which is a wonderful game. I don't know if you were around in the stream when we played that one, but definitely a fun game.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
We just got a mining probe G1. I just used one of those. Yeah, and Bomber, you're like the only one who uses it. Which is fine. In fact, I enjoy that it doesn't get spammed. That's good too, right? That's real good. Okay, so let's go ahead and warp back. Spend our Moranium. It does have a cooldown time too. You can't spam it, but you can use it every 5 minutes or so. So. Want to put it all in Candid Incredible? Do all of the different arms manufacturers also have Skell gear? I'm going to throw it in Candid Incredible. I'm going to throw all of it in Candid Incredible. We'll just get more later. Now we're out. Now we're out. All right, the next mission is what? Proficiency exam 7 and 5. We're almost done. We're so close to our Skell. Get the examination weapon. Oh, here. And then this one is gather beeg flea squashes. Whatever that is. Oh, cool. That's like right next to me. Oh, we're gonna have to switch classes again, aren't we?
Am I right?
Yep. Work with the outfitters in product testing. I have 3 weapons for you today. You will use one of them to hunt indigents. Remote weapon usage monitoring is a crucial source of data for arms manufacturers. Your cooperation in this process is most appreciated. A knife, an assault rifle, and a sword. Really? And they're called Trial. It's better, legitimately, than a lot of my other weapons that are just hanging around here, isn't it? I mean, 273 down to 220. I don't think I'm going to use that. So maybe we use the Trial Assault Rifle, which is not that much worse than what we're using now. They could be tricky and be like, oh, by the way, because you completed the trial rifle, here's a better rifle. I would love to get a better sword, but I don't think we're going to find a better sword. Okay, so how many enemies do they want me to kill? Oh, specific enemies. Oh, we have to use them all. I got it. Okay, they're all 3 giant Grexes in Primordia, so let's go do that. Oh, it is just one? It is just one. Okay, cool. I'm assuming these are going to be the same difficulty. The only thing I'll say is this one is a closer telepoint than this one. Let's go here first. Although I know that this bridge might be scary. Sure. Yeah, that's what's scary, potentially, on this bridge, but we're totally fine. Where it spawned us, you know? You guys are only level 21 and 22. Now, I have the weapon equipped. I probably don't actually even really need to use it. I mean, we will use it, but we're going to do most of our damage with this weapon. Here, and then just so we can say we used it, we've used it.
This one's gonna cut sliding nice. Move in and do some damage. Take this! They're freaking out. Topple them with gunfire. Early bird. What's this? They never stood a chance.
I could have taken them on alone.
Irina could have taken them on alone. And you know what? I believe her.
You won't stop us. Engaging. Lay down some
I think
fire.
we're high enough level that she could have done so.
Shield wall!
Rising flame. Cut nice. Move in and do some
He
damage.
used the move called
Burning
Fuke.
slash.
Gross.
Furious blast. Now, melee attacks.
So that is 2 of the 3. Now I'm gonna guess that there isn't a third one here. What a joke. We've been down here before. Oh yeah, that guy doesn't count. Wonderful. Wonderful. I guess we'll do the trick. We'll do the trick. Teleport back up to the top of the bridge. What a wonderful trick.
All right, let's do it.
Way ahead of you.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Offensive stance!
Shield
Shadow
wall!
Appreciated.
Edge! Screamer! Rising flame!
I got both of them. That's garbage. And I wasted the TP move on the guy who was basically dead. Oh well.
Side slash! Furious flash!
Oh no, the internet.
Slide splinter! Shadow strike! Clover skin! Upper hand! 100 shell!
Yes, we did it. I could have taken them on alone.
The internet. Guys, it is so frustrating to have the network just have, you know, drops like we're having right now, and it's completely out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. That makes it way more frustrating, just because I can't impact it any. I could call the ISP for them to come out and say there's nothing wrong. You know? And part of the reason why there's nothing wrong is legitimately, right, you can see that most of the stream is completely fine. So, like, we have no issue for hours at a time, and then all of a sudden, bam, there's an issue and it might last 30 minutes. So very frustrating. Alright, we're gonna come and finish this up, though. We're gonna hope so much that the network is back in time to get the Skell. One thing I would hate to do is actually get the Skell when we aren't really able to watch live. Oh, the things we need to find are in the cave below us. Okay. Can I get this yellow while I'm up here? I feel like the storms are more annoying than anything else in the game. Like, they are damaging us, but not to a degree that we have to be super concerned about it, right? Also, I feel like we can't get this yellow guy. I think this one is alien knowledge required, yeah. Wonder when we get that. Wait, the archaeological field skill. I think that we'd have to be getting close to getting that, right? Mechanical! Right. We got it. We're done! We're done. We're not quite done. We actually have to do That's Incredible as well, don't we? Oh, we just have to talk to him. Right, makes sense. We already did the weapon testing. Now we just gotta go turn it in, I guess. He should be... him? No. There he is. Excellent work, right? I've heard reports on your results in using our latest weapon. Would be so good as to return it to me now, please? Thanks. Many, many thanks. Yeah, take the hide dyads back. You're as impressive as I'd heard, and I'm a genius for scouting you to head our field marketing efforts, right? The parts where you pretended to struggle and or bleed really added a sense of drama, you know. You're kind of a ham, but the good kind, right? Overcome the direst of all dire odds with a weapon from Canon Incredible at your side. The ad copy practically writes itself, doesn't it? What? Why, yes, this is where you can find the unbeatable new weapon you've heard about. Quite the savvy customer, right? This model here is the weapon that slew a Welkin Orvis in the blink of an eye. Ah, and a welcome to you too. Welcome one and all to Canon Incredible House of Fine Wares, okay? Ride the cutting edge with the most advanced tech in all of space and time, okay? Because when your life could be gone, you better trust Manon! That was a nice rhyme. Incredible! I never dreamed this ad campaign would work so well. Or so quickly, right? All thanks to you. I'll be sure to come to you straight away if I ever need help again, okay? I hope we can be very, very good business partners for a long time, alright? Because at Canon Incredible, integrity comes free. Right? It's totally free. Like, included? You keep our business booming. We'll make your enemies go boom. It's back scratching all around at your friendly neighborhood Canon Incredible. Come to us for all your needs, from paper napkins to interstellar generation ships. Yes, everything is in stock here at Canon Incredible. I don't think they have the napkins. I don't think they do. Okay. Are we done? Oh, wrong button. Or do we have anything else to do? We've done it all. Talk to Walter in the hangar. And I'm looking at my terrible network upload at the moment. I'd love to go turn it in right now. But that buffering is gonna mean everyone has to catch it in the VOD. All I can say about it is, big sigh. We're gonna go turn it in. We have to. The main objective for today. There's Walter. There he is.
Oh.
Commander Vandham told me you'd be stopping by to take the Skell license exam. Do you have your certifications from the 8 proficiency exams? I do. I don't know why they look like a yellow plastic case, but we have them. Them all. Yep, looks like a full set. Nice work. We're ready for the final exam. No need to stress, though. It's a simple verbal quiz. We had you run missions for each of the 8 divisions, and there's a reason for that. Care to guess what it might be? Better to understand the role each division plays, or joke that it's its way of hazing us. No, deduce. Exactly. Now you've got a feel for each one's particular flavor. Hopefully that's given you a few ideas of how you can put a Skell to use. Anyway, that's one reason, but there's another. There aren't exactly enough Skells to go around all of the divisions. Sometimes situations arise where people have to cross division lines and cooperate to get things done. For efficiency's sake, it's important that everyone knows how the other divisions work. Make sense? Confirm. Good! Then you are now cleared to own and operate a Skell. I'll authorize your license now. I also get to share some good news. Looks like you're being given a free Skell, compliments of Vandham. Parked in the hangar in the back. Go introduce yourself and give it a test ride. Demand that everyone receive a free Skell. Nah, I'll just appreciate the help. Doing my own job, really. Vandham is the one you should be thanking. The network completely dropped now. 0 kilobits reconnecting. So we'll just give it a minute here. If it evens out, we'll keep going. If it doesn't, maybe this is where we stop it for the night. Not that I want to, because it's kind of early. We're that close to getting the Skell, but you know. He must expect big things from you. It's a rare day a rookie pilot gets issued a Skell free of charge. I look forward to seeing what you do with it. The Skell license. Pretty sure we need to walk back there. Yeah, head to the hangar. And then pilot a Skell. It's that simple. It's that simple. But we can't do it yet. No, not yet. Did we unlock any new skills, by the way, for our character? We do have new skills that we haven't looked at. We should have looked at all of the Striker and Samurai Gunner stuff, but the Duelist has boost thermal damage. We do have that really good thermal damage TP move, but we don't use it anywhere near as much as we use physical attack, which we have Iron Knuckle on. So what's next? We have 3 ones we haven't checked out before. Aggro Boost. Boosts melee damage to taunted enemies. We don't really ever taunt, and Lyn taunts a lot, right? So not a good one for us. Although our primary attack does more damage when we are the target. So if we had a taunt, theoretically we could output more with that move and this. Boost maximum HP. I mean, max HP is always good. I don't think we need it, though. Boosts entire party's TP when activating Overdrive. And that upgrades higher. If it's only 50 per, it would go to 500. So you'd get 500 extra. Which could be enough to give someone 3,000 as well to then Overdrive. You know, maybe. Gonna do your workout. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's coming back, to be honest with you. We're gonna hit that save button now. And I'm going to call it. We will see you in the next episode. Thanks everybody for being here. We'll do our best next time.